You guessed it. It's what we call put. So post creates, update is to be put. So there's put and there's patch. Put changes the whole object, obviously except the ID if it's a database, but the patch changes a few things, but we'll do the put in this case. So we'll say public action put. But let me undo that. For the put also, for you to update, something, it has to exist. So we need to make it dynamic in a way that we also have an ID so that it knows that, okay, fine, we can update that. So I'll say public I action result of put. Then we'll say this function will have an int ID as well as a book. Then we'll say this book would be updated book, updated book. So then we are going to say red book, and we're going to come here. So the first thing we want to do is just check if the ID that you've given us is equal to the ID that's there. So you can say if ID is not equal to the ID that is here in this book, then there's no need to do that, right? Then we have to go search for the book. So remember, we have a get request, and when you find yourself doing this often, then you need to refactor your code. But this is not the best practice code. I want you just to understand what the CRUD is. So we'll say then var book is equal to first or default. If it's not there, then tell me that it's not there. Then I want to go through each individual entry. The title, change it to that. We have the author, change the author. We do have the genre as well. And once we finish, we return what we call a no content. There's only for us to put any content. So when I run it, the Moby Dick which I done in the post will be gone, right? So we're going to run this and see if we can edit. And so it runs. So first of all, I'll just get all books so that we test it to see if it's really changing. So I'll send that. I'll copy number 1, this one. Then I'll close this. Then I'll come to the HTTP put. Then I'll say test request. It will also use the body itself, but there's a variable there. We had put ID, so I have to give it ID of the value of 1. In the body there, what I'll do is I'll paste what we had, and I'll put here updated so that we see all updated, and also put updated. Then I'll send that. It has to give me a, so it says 204 no content. So a 200, anything in 200, it means it's successful. So that was able to do what it was supposed to do. If we get all books now, then we're going to have send. We'll have the great updated. So we've been able to update and change that. The last one is the D, which is delete in both cases, right? Sweet. So we'll go to